All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Castlevania, Season 2, Episode 8. The finale. But the finale also felt like it was last episode. So what do we get this episode?
But we are in Season 2.
Indeed.
Of 4.
Yep. That also.
And the Acula of the D is dead.
Exactly.
He's direct his last Eula.
Right. He has been triple tapped, staked, beheaded, and then set on fire. Yep. Magical fire. And whatever that crazy shit that was inside him or whatever, then, fled and all that stuff. So, it's super duper ultra dead.
Yeah. I think the only time we're seeing him again or hearing his sultry, amazing voice again is going to be in flashbacks or in some kind of spirit realm shenanigans.
Yep. Basically.
Yeah.
But now, what's the conflict? Because, the baddies have been dispersed. And
Carmilla's still out there.
But...
And there's going to be people that are going to want vengeance for
that's
Dracula
true.
being killed.
Yeah, I could see that.
And also, if you have a world that's been ravaged by Dracula, but there's no more Dracula, who do you blame for all that?
Well, and what do the humans do afterwards to try and recover? Because that could be easy pickings to go at the other humans or something like that. Who knows,
Possibly. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Cypher will have a field day in here.
She is having a field day in here.
So much like the engines and things we saw under Gratiot.
Apart from the mess in that little room he showed us.
Yes, the engine room that moves the castle. I cannot imagine how that worked.
Well, it doesn't work anymore. You melted it.
I didn't melt anything. It must have been straining against the spell.
Life actually being inside the castle.
Right.
Crazy to think about. I mean, technically, Hector and Isaac were alive.
Right.
I was going back to Gratiot. Return to my vault. Go back to sleep.
But...
if I leave the castle here, all his work is inside it. So, let it be my grave.
No.
No?
No. We can't move this thing. Cypher broke it.
Cypher broke it.
Yeah.
So we agreed she broke it.
Oh, yes.
Yes!
So it's staying right here. Forever. Right on top of the Belmont hold. Which is now also open to the world. Behold, you sulky half-vampire bastard. I bequeath you the Belmont hold. Make that and the castle your home, not your grave.
Yeah. Hey, Isaac! Been a while.
Friend.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Far away. Okay. Yeah.
Found water. That's
hasn't
good.
made any progress, really.
Well, a bunch of easy horses to take.
Whatever it is. Don't drink the entire pool.
Did you not hear me?
There is enough water for all. You probably do. Your kind always does.
I think the desert is
That's cinematic.
Yeah.
Put a rope around it. Drag it behind us. Perhaps we can sell it at the next town.
Your best response to finding a lone stranger drinking at an oasis.
Yeah.
Call him it.
Yeah.
Immediately draw plans to sell him or eat him.
You don't matter.
The humans calling him
not
meat,
human.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure you're human. Sir Philosopher of the Waterhole. I simply don't care.
Me neither.
He was kind of a dick. We don't care about him too much. It's fine.
Oh, ballsy.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't flinch on seeing that's impressive. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
You could live.
Oh, damn.
Please kill me. Oh, God. Well.
The gasping sounds.
Yeah.
I simply don't have time to deal with shit like you every time I want to sit and take a drink. And I am a forge master, so I don't need to.
So it's also again through the item.
Okay.
Oh.
Different kind of forge master.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I want
Find my
to
way
rejoin
back.
my caravan.
But
This is a story that should be read into our memory stores.
don't you
But
know?
after that,
I mean,
I
hey,
don't
maybe
know.
this is a romantic walk.
You'll
Maybe it's
travel
okay
with
to
them,
split the
surely.
party.
Go back to your old life.
since I met you, I've come back from a living death. I've fought demons in the city square at Greshit. I've stopped a raiding force from reaching Ardgesh. I've discovered forgotten spells in the greatest hidden library in Europe. We know at least some of Dracula's army landed at Brela. Are the Night Hordes just going to go home?
Well, no, but
And what about the church? We've both seen how corrupt and twisted it is,
Don't worry, the show can go on, people.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Right.
and I don't want to stop.
I don't want to stop.
Right.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
God's
yeah.
sake.
Yeah, yeah.
This, what we're doing.
This is so
It's
meta.
awesome.
This is so meta.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know,
How
sci-fi.
on earth did you come to that decision?
Plain as day. That's
You have
great.
rediscovered yourself, and you've grown. Today might be
We're
the
not
first
finished
time
with
I
that
felt
arc.
Like I was talking
Yeah.
to an adult man.
Damn.
Better than Norway.
He's like, okay.
Do you know why I think that is? It's because you're doing what you were born for. As insane as it sounds, this entire nightmare scenario has made you complete. I think you should see it through. With me.
With you.
Yes. You could be my handsome sidekick.
Or mascot.
You're asking me to roam the countryside and get into horrible trouble because you think it's good for me.
Listen to what I'm really
Fuck it,
saying.
I'm in.
I'm saying I want you to be with me. And I want you to have adventures with me.
There was some emphasis on the with me
This
in that
is the
first
closest
sentence.
thing I've had to a life in... I don't know when.
So will you come with me?
I wouldn't know where else to go. Or who else to be with.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah, these
Is
two.
the sun
Rayla.
down yet?
Not quite.
Where are the townspeople?
Well, you killed
They're
them.
not coming close to us. They spent the day recovering things from the ruins.
Oh.
They started returning to the furthest houses a little while ago.
You won't stake me to death with that, Hector.
Hadn't thought of it.
I wasn't intending to try.
Yeah.
I was thinking it might make a drill to start a fire. It's gonna be a cold night. Well, the fire was for me, not you. I assume you don't really feel the cold. Where will you go?
I think I will return to Styria. What else is there?
Do you think Dracula lives?
No. We have viewed the castle with mirrors.
But you can't be sure.
I can. Dracula is dead, Hector.
Yep.
Does that trouble you?
Of course it does.
Poor Hector. Stand up for me. Hector, you look like shit. Don't worry. We'll look after you.
Oh. Coming
With my
with me.
forces decimated, the humans of this region weakened, and a void in the power structure of the vampire world. I intend to take advantage of that. I need a horde as Dracula had.
You will be my
And
weapon.
You are a forge
Sure.
master. You will create the horde for me.
Go to hell.
Well,
Beaten animal on a chain.
yep.
Be well, my friend.
You too. Don't let that idiot get you into too much trouble.
Hey.
Never. Maybe just enough trouble.
I love how you have a
Just
character like Trevor who's kind of the bumbling oaf.
But, like, not completely incompetent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can have someone who's a badass in their own right, and at the same time is an absolute doofus and doesn't know what they're doing.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah. Oh, that was great. It's gonna be lonely.
It's gonna be real lonely.
Belnades and Belmont. That sounds quite good, doesn't it?
Not bad.
Oh, okay.
Belnades and Belmont. For when I tell the story.
I don't get first billing.
Of course not. You're the one driving the horse.
Is this what I've got to look forward to, lad?
Yes.
That's not so bad.
Whatever.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
What?
Suddenly, son. like, oh! No fucking way.
You are
I was
shitting me.
joking.
You are shitting me. Or is
It's a
that just him?
ghost.
He's just, he's remembering.
Yeah, he doesn't look. No, that's just a
transparent.
memory. It's a memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come with me, son. Yeah.
Is this how the castle felt to you?
Oh,
Nice.
Before my mother first arrived at your door.
Ooh, this mirror. Will he find like Dracula's cloak at the other end? Maybe. Aw. He looks just like her.
Yeah. He hasn't been able to grieve either. Yeah, so busy stopping his dad.
Oh, this is good.
Probably the one thing that Dracula was never able to do, you know? Okay.
Wow.
All right. Good stuff. Real good stuff.
Really good stuff. Yeah, we basically set up the rest of the show.
Yeah. Okay.
We got ourselves some nice closure for the characters' emotional journeys thus far.
More wonderful witty banter.
Yeah. God, the main three are just
They're so fun.
It's so fun, yeah. Oh.
Okay.
That's it. That's season 2.
That's season 2.
All right. I think you could have ended the show right here, but they basically told us through Sypha, no. I don't think we shall end things here.
There's too much
There's so much
stuff.
potential fun stuff we can get up to. I can just feel the creators, the writers, and all that just being like, no.
Nah.
Ending it here? No. You guys don't want that. We don't want that. No.
I could also see this being something where maybe that stuff was done before they actually knew whether or not they'd be renewed. So it's like okay, are you going to let it just end off with like all of this promising stuff in the world and the characters being like, we're totally going to
Netflix has been doing this thing where they want 3 seasons of their animated features. Unless they're like canceling them at season 1. And this one got to season 2. So therefore, it's going to get a season 3.
Season 3.
Yeah.
But boom, this one got 4 seasons.
This one got 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And I think we have more than half of the show actually still left.
Right, because the seasons have been getting longer.
The seasons I think they continue to get longer.
Right.
But this one here very much focused on closing off kind of the part 1 that season 1 was.
Right.
And this is now the kind of the true finale of season 1, if you will, which was,
yes,
we need to stop Dracula. And
we
Dracula's been stopped. Alucard gets to come home. He gets to grieve. He gets to have peace. He gets to, in some ways, have more than he bargained for.
Oh, yeah.
The Belmont estate, another part of his closure, another part of his father's, maybe the ways in which he couldn't have connected with his father, hearing about how vampires were hunted and stuff. And now that's just something he gets to explore and learn from. Wonderful. I would love a time skip here where they then show an Alucard that's more mature and learned and stuff. And
he's done these 6 months of spring cleaning, to
yeah,
get
but
the
I
house
could see it being a lot more than 6 months.
Oh no, totally.
I
and especially given that, like, okay, yes, there are 2 Forge Masters out there that can make armies and stuff. But that's gonna take a while.
That's going to take a long while for anything serious to happen.
Exactly.
And also the idea that getting Sypha and Treffy together means that who knows what could happen with those two. I mean, we'll see. But I mean, that's something that Jacob and I are just very happy about, because we're like, we don't need there to be little Treffys or Syphas running around. It's just the fact that they're in a relationship.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's committed already.
She dropped that forever word at the end there, and he did not, bat an eye or anything like that. So
he was just like, all right. Yeah, I guess, well, that's a fair trade for me if I have to be second on the billing, but I get
fine, I suppose,
I think I can handle that. Yeah.
The banter between these characters is absolute gold, to the point where it's like, yes, okay, you have things like Carmilla with her army, Isaac with his. Yeah, great.
Right.
But really, it's excuses to have these characters continue to go on their adventures so that they can keep, exchanging witty repartee.
Yeah.
And I am here for it. I am 110% here for
it.
Right. So, Sypha broke it, right? Yeah, Sypha definitely broke it.
We definitely agree Sypha broke it. Oh, yes, she did, yeah. I love the idea in which what Sypha did is so grand and ridiculously cool that Hector is sitting there with Carmilla, not thinking about the fact that, like, he's going to be stuck with Carmilla probably for the rest of his life.
Right.
But he's like,
shorter long that is.
Did the castle move?
Right. Who out there
what was going on? Like,
right.
And then she's like, well, clearly some kind of spell. It doesn't matter what or who, but something was holding it, and the castle was trying to not to have that.
But I'm just picturing in my mind, he's like, well, yes, no shit, Carmilla. But, like, someone was able to do that.
Who and why and how?
That's a problem. Like, that raises questions.
It's like, I knew magic existed, but
what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah. Isn't everyone just born with one innate special ability? Are you telling me this?
Right.
Like, I've always wondered this about the world of Castlevania, where if someone has magic, right, are most people innately a form of sorcerer, where they basically use an innate, magic that they've basically been gifted through bloodlines?
Sure.
Or is this a world where it's primarily mages, where it's no, there's arcane study, and
and that seems to be what Sypha has.
That's what Sypha has, but that's not what Forge Masters are. Forge Masters
it doesn't seem to be.
Are focusing internal magic through external devices.
And it very much seemed to me like they are the 2 people in the world that maybe could do this kind of stuff.
Well, Carmilla doesn't have the luxury of, like, pretending like there could be another one.
No, right. But, like, it very much seemed to me that, like, Dracula went and found them because he's been around for, so ridiculously long. He's like, there are 2 people that have had enough accumulated vitriol towards their own people or whatever that it unlocks the powers to,
or whatever,
mess with the dead or something.
Or
Who knows?
whatever. Maybe he gave them the magic items that...
Right, that totally could have been.
They're not actually special. It's just that they were taught how to use the items,
Sure.
So, all that being said, Dracula is gone.
Yep.
His his spirit, his essence could linger on in the castle in some special way, specifically through Alucard, because Alucard has a connection not only to his father, but to the castle and to the memories of the place. And maybe because the castle did resist the magic, that's foreshadowing that the castle itself carries an essence of Dracula and it's alive.
Or a will of some kind.
Yeah, and then it could theoretically be a way in which they could bring Dracula back, maybe, but I don't think they're going that route. I think they're more going the route of Alucard is the fulcrum, maybe, upon which the vampire world will rotate for a little bit.
Sure.
Or not rotate, but like
it's...
because Carmilla is just very simple. We know what she wants. She wants power. She wants dominion, control. She's going to get an army. Eventually, she's going to be powerful enough to where she will rival Dracula at his full strength. But that's more going to be because of her army and her influence,
rather
not
than
because
her
of her
as
being
an individual,
being the greatest vampire of all time.
Right.
So that's its own thing. But Alucard could become the next Dracula, not in an evil sense, but in a conflicted man that wields the greatest, devices of magic in this world, or something.
And the son of the greatest vampire.
Yes,
so
hence Alucard. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. And I think that is a definite way that we could still have elements of Dracula kind of live on, even if it's just Alucard starting to understand his dad a bit more. And
maybe not hate him so much, but maybe be like, oh,
that's where you came from. That's who you were. That's where you went wrong. Those sorts of things, Because before it was a very like hot-headed kind of thing of like, you're gonna kill everything. I need to stop you, right? Right. But then it's like, oh, this is what the castle felt like before Mom was here. Right.
It's the whole you sullied her memory, and it's like, no, I'm trying to avenge her memory. And it's like, okay, cool. Now that that's cleared away, we can then focus on the stories of, we could have our, very Witcher-esque, kind of one monster hunter and one mage, going off and doing things together.
Getting up to a good old romp.
Yeah. I am all about that. I love the fact that there's still 2 seasons left.
Yes.
Because in my mind, I get the feeling that season 3 is potentially going to be a bit more relaxed. Like it's not going to be as
lots of build up and
things
like that
for like specific things. And then season 4 is where they'll go full crazy again with like whatever the threat is beyond like just Carmilla, but like is it the world being engulfed in war? Is it like the church raising up its own army to fight the vampire armies?
That's actually what I could see being potentially the conflict of season 3 that could be really fun, is that if the up till now baddies are needing to, reassemble their forces, hey, the church, like we know that they're pretty shady, they've done some crazy shit, and I could see them potentially having a problem with these 2 ruffians that are,
they're just 2 people.
I
don't think so.
They can't do much stuff. Oh, they killed Dracula.
No. See, that's the thing.
No. The god killed Dracula.
Yeah, exactly.
Down oh wait, they're telling everybody that they killed Dracula. That's a problem.
No, see, that's the thing. Jake.
Nobody will believe them.
No. I think you're completely missing the point here. They would not go around telling everybody, we killed Dracula, and drinking and stuff. That's not...
Let me tell you about the time that this lady here, she fucking, moved his castle, teleported it across.
That's not what they're going to do. There's no way. There's nothing they gain, really, by doing that.
Free drinks? No.
I mean, really, there's nothing they would gain, I think, other than potentially being like, oh, clearly... You are either blessed by God or by the devil. Right. We must determine which it is. Oh, you're drunken, sloven, cretins. Well, then it must have been the devil. So I think if anything, they'll keep a bit hush-hush about that.
Okay.
And people will notice there will be less creatures of the night. There's just going to be less things, and it's just going to be like, things have gotten better.
Yeah.
And maybe some people will be like, the castle is right there. And it's like, oh, it's empty. People will just not go near it, but it'll be like, I don't think there's anything to worry about anymore.
Billy took some grave robbers there, and it very much was not empty.
Well, there's a difference between people thinking it's empty and then meaning that thinks they're ballsy enough to go into the castle.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think you'll get probably a bit of time where people be like, Yeah, no, we're not going near that, you know?
Right. I want to get there before everyone else does and takes the good shit. But yeah.
But I want Trevor and Sypha to in some ways stay the exact same in terms of their status, but get more mature and more connected with each other.
Yes.
And then have that be where most of the time skip, if anything, is, because I assume we're going to get a time skip here with the way they've set this up. It doesn't make sense to follow the story 5 minutes after
Right,
this.
yeah.
And so have them maybe just be around and be more notorious as just protectors, not
dependable
not
people that can help with the
vampire
problem.
Dracula slayers. Because it'd be
Right.
really funny if they're like, "There's a vampire, we need you to stop him." They're like, "Oh God, is it Alucard? It's probably Alucard." Like, no, I'm sorry, that one we don't deal with. You know,
He's
he's okay.
harmless,
Just
yeah.
leave him in his home. You know, he's
Right,
fine,
right,
you know?
exactly.
But he could be evil. It's like no.
Right.
Sorry, we don't
Yep.
we don't deal with that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think we can get primarily just the roving, you know, kind of
I would
just
100%
monster
be down
hunters
for
for
that.
hire.
There is,
you know,
there is one thing that I'm curious about, though. And I don't want to talk about this too much because it's a bit of an out there theory, but I could see another person being added to the party because they're down to 2 now.
oh sure,
And 3 is a pretty dynamic number of cast to have because if you have 2 people, then it's just
Yeah.
one set of interactions.
Yeah.
Once you have 3, then you've got 3 sets of interactions. So
sure.
I could see them potentially adding in a temporary or potentially long-term character that they run into amidst their travels, but you know,
Maybe.
they don't have to.
I could also see this being the season where they're gonna have the focus be a bit split.
Sure,
Because
that's a good point.
There's just a lot of characters in different locations.
Right, and then you still get like 7 different character interactions because you've got 5 different places to focus on.
Right,
Yeah.
and thus you need to have at least 2 characters in each location so that we can
Isaac
have
is-
conversations.
Isaac would be pretty lonely by that you know
But that's
measure,
why
though.
that's why I think there's going to be a time skip. Isaac's not going to be anywhere
Sure.
near there by the
Yeah.
time we back up with him.
That's a good
He's
point.
going to be he's going to be in his own
Right.
setup.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Okay.
all in all right. Let's have them go and do some monster hunting together.
That's right.
And maybe some romping, you know?
Yep.
Maybe some rumpus, you know? I don't know.
Some rom-comming.
Yeah, some rom-comming, you know?
Uh-huh,
Just a little bit.
Yep.
A little emphasis on the rom, you know?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.